Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. Uh, yep. Hi, Mr. Dennis. Hi, Abhinesh Kumar. Great to see you both. How are you both doing? Oh, and hi, Fury Curious. How is everyone doing today? And thanks for joining the stream. Today I'm going to be playing the game Spirit of the North 2. So it's a game, an adventure game where you play a fox. So let's try it out. I did play the first one a while ago, and I really enjoyed it. I finished the game, but then this is the sequel which came out fairly recently. Uh, yeah, Mr. Dennis doing. Yeah, I'm doing good as well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, busy day, but yeah, now it's all good. It's an Unreal Engine game. Oh, Fury Curious, you say good, just playing while watching. What are you playing, if you don't mind me asking? Hi, Chudexwal. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. So yeah, I noticed that there is DLSS 4, so that's good for those of you who are like me, who are an NVIDIA user. So they have, the latest DLSS 4, so that's pretty good. And then you have, a whole bunch of different quality modes that you can choose from in relation to DLSS. Quite a number of different graphics settings as well. Oh, if you're curious, you say you're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Cute game. Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, it seems to be quite popular actually. And yeah, I can personalize the fluffiness, the height, the weight, the shape of the tail, with quite a number of different body options for the fox. I have to say the body options for the fox are quite good actually. It's quite exhaustive. But yeah, I'm not really changing too much of for the fox because I'm fine with how it looks like. I think, this reminds me of the ending of the book looks pretty good. Spirit of the North 2. Hi, Dennis Domanic. Yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, appreciate it, even though you have to be back to work mode. Hi, Satish. How are you doing? And hi, Chemisia. How are you doing? Yeah, thank you both for joining. Oh, and hi, Flamesy as well. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. And yeah, Chuxlol, you said doing good, just replying to work emails and watching you on my second monitor. Well, thank you very much, yeah, for that. And yeah, doing good as well. And I have played the first game. I did finish it, although I am tempted to play it again for the stream this time, because it was I enjoyed it a lot. Hi, Jump. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, Kerm, you asked if I will play the new Elden Ring. I don't know, actually, maybe. Haven't made any decision yet. I don't know. I prefer not to commit, because, yeah, I do have a backlog, so I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against Elden Ring, so maybe, you know. Hi, Walker. How are you doing? Thanks for joining today. Yeah, Jen PR, did I play the first game, Spirit of the North? I did. I did enjoy it a lot. Right, I was even pondering be playing the first one just for the stream, but then yeah, I might do that later on. I don't know. I have too many ideas of things that I would like to play, but then not enough time. It's a cute game, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Dennis, also, what do I think of Nightwing's score? Is it because the score is lower than expected, lower than the other games from software? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried Nightwing, so I have no idea to what extent the game justifies the score. I guess at some point as well, maybe people are thinking, well, is it more of the same? And if it's more of the same, maybe that could lead to a lower score. But then, if you're a big fan of the game, then yeah, you probably would not mind having more of the same, right? Because yeah, you're just happy to have a sequel, a new adventure, even though it's yeah, more of the same. So I guess it really depends, on what you're looking for, and yeah, oop, oh dear, sorry. It depends, yeah, on what you're looking for and how much you really enjoy yeah, the Elden Ring games. Hi, Draw29. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, the Fox is still playful. Yeah, Cam, you're absolutely right. I should create channel emotes and channel sub badges. That's also something on my to-do list. I just never got around to it. Yeah. I guess my motto should be so much to do, so little time to do. Because I feel like that, yeah, Mr. Dennis is in the lowest rated souls from Soft Media. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I guess it depends whether you are happy to have more of the same, or whether you want, ooh, whether you want something, new and innovative. I think most people will be fine with, I think most people would be fine with more of the same, because they really enjoy the formula, right? And frankly, if you want to develop it from software, then you're thinking, well, why change a winning formula, right? If people love how the game works, love the universe, love the mechanics and everything, then why should we change anything? Yeah, Rex Walker is just playing Club Obscure. It's very beautiful and peaceful. Yeah, I want to get back to Club Obscure as well. Hi, Lonely Cat. How are you doing? Thanks for joining today. And hi, Derek Thomas as well. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? Mr. Dennis, you say the DLC did really. Oh, in ancient times, the folk came to this island from across the sea, running through the sky amidst the northern lights. While his back was a child called Iuna the Lost, although all Warriors. We are her descendants. Okay. Oh, so in the first game you had, I think it was monks or something like that, that you could revive by, well, not revive, but you could help them to, yeah, to move on to the next world by giving them their stuff. But then I don't see any stuff for this one. Yeah, so Mr. Dennis, you were saying the DLC did really good. I think being multiplayer based kind of took off some hype, and some people never enough Elden Ring. Yeah, yeah, I guess I don't know how the multiplayer changed things. So yeah. Yeah, Kojima, you say you have the first Spirit of the North, but you didn't play it yet. Yeah, so the first one was very good. I thought it was beautiful. This one is more beautiful. It's much newer, of course, so that's why they improved it. But then I thought the first one was really good as well. So yeah, you may want to give the first one a try as well. Yeah, okay, let me see. Yeah, what something that isn't broken. Well, only kind you played Spirit of the North one, it was pretty beautiful. Yeah. It is a very good looking game. Even on your laptop, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good as well. Yeah, thanks for asking. Lex Walker, you say the stream is stuttering. Not sure if it's only for you or others as well. I have no idea. So I can go through the thoughts. Yeah, looks like I went through him. So Draw 29, you're playing the game Rematch. Fun, but kinda aloof. Like I went. Draw 29 Rematch. Boy. Type of game where you feel like rage quitting. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Draw 29, you just try the game Rematch. Type of game where you feel like rage quitting. Okay. Good to know. I haven't tried Rematch, so I have no idea. And I see Mr. Dennis, you're also playing Rematch. Rex Walker, you said you tried that too, but it's not great. Controls are too clunky and the movements feel stiff. And Dennis, you say pretty fun if you try 3v3 with 2 or more friends. You enjoy it. I think FIFA players will like it. Yeah, is there a open beta or playtest or anything for that game? Okay, so now I'm saying that a few of you are mentioning the stream went down, broadcast has ended error, something wrong, goes offline. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I would just say refresh. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch doesn't like the stream. Maybe there's a setting that I'm missing, or I don't know. Words of memory. In ancient days, even the mother of all had many children. From them came the fox tribe, the bear tribe, the ram tribe, wolf tribe, snake tribe, raven tribe. For hundreds of years, the tribes lived in peace, and they were each blessed. Okay. Hey, Ezio, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. And you say you've been waiting for me to play this. Oh, okay, great. I was not aware, but I'm glad that I'm playing a game that that you are waiting for me to play. Yeah, I don't know what's why the disconnection issues. I don't know. Unfortunately, something over which I don't have any control over. But I guess that's also one of the reasons why I stream on multi-platform, so that I'm less dependent on a single platform. You said, you remember we spoke about it a few weeks ago, that I was looking forward to it. Indeed, I was looking forward to playing this game. And I think at the time you were telling me either that it just came out or something like that, and didn't have the opportunity to try it yet, and now I do. It's one of those relaxing games as well. But it's not it's not one of those intense active shooter games or anything like that. So it is quite relaxing. It's very beautiful. And you play a fox. Oh, so I found some kind of shortcut, I guess. So that if I ever have to restart from the beginning, I can use this shortcut to come back here. Ooh. Nice Colorado and James to big ones and Rex Walker, you said watching Rematch show, but it's gonna be cool, but it's generic and not much. I don't know, I haven't tried Rematch as well. And Cam, you say there is this game called Spilled, which you recently finished. It's a chill, relaxing indie game. Oh, okay. And what do you do in Spilled? I'm not familiar with the game. Can even finish it on stream. It's short and very fun. How short are we talking about? Ooh, a different type of fox. Yeah, so it's funny because as you can see, my fox is going through the body of the other one. So there isn't, like some kind of body collision system or whatever, right? I can go through other foxes. So Draw 29, you say it's the game where you clean the river. Oh, okay. And Cam, you said 1 to 2 hours max. You finished it in 45 to 50 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty short, actually. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews, too. Released recently, too. Okay. So it's Draw 29. You said it's basically about recycling and protecting the ocean from pollution. Cam, you said clean the ocean waste and recycle it on money and upgrade your boat. Oh, okay. It's one of those games which you play and never forget. Oh, really? So it's that good? Okay. Interesting. It has 2 to 3,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews. Wow. It released like 2 to 3 months, but okay. Yeah, for an unknown indie title, it's a huge success. Yeah, I can imagine 2 to 3,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews, yeah. Because at the end of the day, most folks are not going to leave a review, right? So if you have 2,000 positive reviews, it means that the number of people who play the game is probably 10 times more, right? I think so. Maybe 20,000, maybe even more than that. Ooh, a floating obelisk. Yeah, 8 to 10,000 at least. Yeah, because uh, I'm sure most of you, including myself, we don't always leave reviews for games, even though we like the game, right? Because it's just time consuming. Maybe we forget all of that. So the number of people who actually leave the review is relatively small compared to those who play the game, and lots of folks just don't bother. So Rex Walker, do you think? The water looks pretty good as well. Rex Walker, you ask, do you think superhero games are no longer interesting? A lot of superhero games are either cancelled or just hiding without any proper info. I don't know if it's because they're no longer interesting. I think that the hype surrounding superheroes games, it's not as big as it used to be. But I don't think that they're no longer interesting or that the hype has died down. I just think that maybe sometimes the expectations from the game development studio may be unrealistic. They may have they may be thinking we're going to be selling hundreds of millions of copies of a game, but then it might be a bit unrealistic in many cases. And then I think it really depends on the for example, if we take Marvel's Avengers, there was this game which came out, right, and there was a huge hype around it, but then it didn't perform too well, and the reason for that was that it was too focused on the online component. People didn't really like that, and then if you have the monetization, all of that is tend to be off-putting, right? So I think that the issue is more, well, how are they doing it? In relation to EA, for example, and they recently canceled Black Panther game. Well, hard to say, like, we haven't seen anything about it. But then, it would not be the first time that EA has canceled games. They have done that so many times in the past. For example, before the Batman Arkham games, when you had the Batman Begins movie, in cinema, it was doing super well. At the time, EA actually had the right to make, they had the license to do a Batman game based on the Batman Begins, but then, it didn't pan out as well. They just decided as well to cancel it. I think that it could have done well if the game was good. It could have done well because it was really at the beginning of the hype of the Batman movies and all of that. It's just that, if the game doesn't really fit into what the players are looking for, then it's not going to perform too well. And I think that games which are too reliant on the live service aspect of it, the always online with the season passes and all of that, those, a lot of folks are not too enthusiastic about those these days because it's been done so many times, and people do have high expectations for that, especially if it's monetized, if you have to pay for the game or. So it really depends on how things are done, I guess. So, let me see the chat. Oh, the bird joined me. Yeah, Lex Walker, you said the last good superhero game was Spider-Man Miles Morales. You're going to play Spider-Man 2. So Spider-Man 2 is actually a pretty good superhero game. Uh, at least it was on PlayStation 5. And on PC, it may be the case now, but then when the game came out on PC, it was terrible because there were tons of crashes. So I did, if you want to see how it performed at launch, you can go and check out my videos on YouTube where I posted the gameplay. I was quite excited to play Spider-Man 2, which I had actually finished on PS5 a while ago, but then I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll play it on PC, with the enhanced effects and all of that. And it was a disappointment because so I played it at launch, and I think it was within the first 20 to 30 minutes there was already a game crash. And then there were a few updates which came out, which I tried, they did improve the situation a bit, but then there was still some glitches. I haven't tried the game since, but I saw that they have released quite a number of patches, so they have been working hard, I guess, on fixing those issues with Spider-Man 2, and I hope that everything is solved now, because if we set aside all of the optimization issues, game stability, and visual glitches and all of that, if we set all of those aside, the game is actually pretty good. Like I said, I enjoyed it on PlayStation. Story was good. Everything was great about it. It's just that it needed more time in the oven, if I can call it that way. Lex Walker, you're still amazed that Batman Arkham Knight looks so good even today. Yeah, it's actually one of the games I would like to stream as well, because I think it's a great game. Hi Shiva, how are you doing? Thanks for joining today. Kojima, you asked, have I heard about a game called Forstint? No, I have not. What is it about? Sephiroth, they should just bring back Marvel Heroes. It was the best superhero game, mostly thanks to events related to the movies. Yeah, well, there's always a licensing as well, right? If it's not a game which is developed by Marvel, which isn't, right? They always have to pay licensing fees. And of course, if the game is not doing too well, then it's not generating enough money to pay back the licensing, then they just choose to end the service because, they're not going to run it at a loss. So that's unfortunately what often happens. It's the licensing, and that's why you have tons of Marvel games which are gone and which are not coming back anytime soon. There was, for example, Iron Man games which were developed by Sega. Originally, there were a bunch of Activision games as well. Lots of Marvel games in the past, but then now they're gone. Sephiroth, you see, like Battle Pass system, but only if they make it so that if you buy and get everything, you get the next one for free by spending premium currency that you got from the pass. That's the issue, right? I think that in many cases, the Battle Pass system is stretched to get as much money as possible, and sometimes you have seasons after seasons, or maybe even a season within a season, and then they expect you to pay again, or DLC which are not included in the season pass. We've seen all kinds of things, right? So it really depends, how it's done. And yeah, I guess, if you have folks in the management who are not necessarily players, uh, but then they only focus on how much money they can squeeze out of the players, then that's when things become problematic. Yeah, Kojima is psychological survival in the Polish town in 1990s, overrun by a dark presence. Yeah, I guess it's not really for me then. Yeah, so if you want to say true, but Gazillion, the developer of Marvel Heroes, had all of the licenses from Marvel, but then the day Disney bought Marvel, they revoked the licenses from Gazillion, so they had to close the game. Yeah. I'm sure that if if Gazillion was willing to pay lots and lots of money to Disney to keep the licenses, they could have reached an agreement. But then I guess yeah, under the new management, they probably wanted much more than what Gazillion was willing to pay, was willing and able to pay. So that's why things ended that way. Ooh, a stick. What am I supposed to... Oh no. Oh, so obviously Gazillion wanted to pay, but Disney said no, they want to make all the Marvel licensed game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, they did have one, so the issue as well is that uh, when you have intellectual property in like the Avengers, and it's really successful in movies and all of that. Of course, of course, this Marvel wants to be able to license it, but then they can't license it out to too many people at the same time because, well, I mean, technically they could, but then they're going to have someone, one of the licenses are going to say, well, if lots of folks have the right to use the Avengers, well, isn't there going to be, like some kind of confusion, brand dilution and all of that? So they typically are going to be paying for exclusivity as well. And, that's probably what happened, right? Square Enix with the Avengers game, and they probably paid to have the exclusivity of the Avengers, and that meant that it wasn't possible to to have Gazillion, for example, license the game as well, because just not possible. You would need to have exclusivity for for that to work. So I'm going to end this stream because it's getting late, but I'm going to talk a little bit. And in relation to what I was saying, that we have a similar situation now with the Wolverine, because if you remember, Sony is working on a new Wolverine game, and those of you who've been following the Sony leaks would have seen that there was there was a mention that in the contract as well, it was mentioned that there would be some exclusivity for the Wolverine. There would not be any other the Wolverine games, or games based on the X-Men at this stage. So you do have those types of exclusivity which come into play as well for like in relation to such intellectual property. Sephiroth, interesting number of hours on your Steam account, for Marvel Heroes. Sephiroth, so much potential, lead, Lonely Cat, you see, you got so many ad breaks this stream. That's weird. I haven't changed anything. I don't even press anything in relation to it. It's automatic. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they serve the ads. Is it based on the content? If I say that, well, it's Spirit of the North too, do they say, oh, it's a nice game, so we're going to put more ads? I have no idea. Sephiroth, you say Wolverine game sounds interesting, but doing some more teasers, some leaked footage after 2 or 3 years. Kind of weird that it takes so long. Maybe they would drop it. I don't think it's going to get dropped. But then there has been a bit of controversy as well in relation to the trailers, the perceived quality as well from in relation to the trailer. Some folks didn't like as well the design of some of the characters and all of that. So it's it may well be that some of the things are being redesigned. And it does take a bit of time as well, to develop a game of the caliber of Spider-Man 2, for example. So that's, it takes time, I guess. AAA games in big, with in 4K and all of that, it does take quite a bit of time to work on. So that's, that's possible. But then, who knows? Well, the Black Panther game, there was really nothing, right? There wasn't. I don't recall even a trailer of it. We didn't know anything about the game, so I guess, it's not too surprising. And just to be clear as well, in case some of you are worried, it's not the same game as the Captain America game, which is being worked on by Amy Hennig. That one includes Black Panther as well, but then Black Panther is it's one of the characters in the game, but the game will be focused more on Captain America. So that's it, I guess. And I guess, who knows, right, in terms of game pricing, nowadays, especially with games like Borderlands, which are rumored to be expensive, $80. Then it's gaming is becoming a bit. I don't know. It's things are changing, I guess, a lot nowadays, and you have, like I said, more and more monetization. You do have more and more folks in management who are just trying to squeeze and get the most out of gamers. Gaming's getting more and more expensive. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And development's getting cheaper thanks to AI. I mean, you do have lots of tools which help game development. You have assets that you can buy. You have like you said, AI. You have more and more solutions which are out there. I mean, like before, you in relation to NPCs and all of that, you needed to work on the AI specifically for those games. But now you can just get an off-the-shelf solution. So you do have tons of different things that you can do now to save time. So I mean, I guess you can just that's why I think, yeah, we should also look at, what's happening on the indie space, because I think that's where we're going to see, lots of creativity and risk taking as well, as opposed to the more established studios who may be more risk averse. All right, then, yeah, I'm going to end the stream now because, like I said, yeah, it's getting late. So thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the day or evening, depending on where you are. Take care and see you soon. Thanks, everyone, and bye.